इस वीडियो को हिंदी भाषा में देखने के लिए सेटिंग्स में जाकर हिंदी ऑडियो चुनें।
I didn't know what my heart was in for till you stepped into the room. And I didn't show, but I wanted to know everything I could about you. See, I was told the dreams were made to be believed in, so I put everything.
Namaskar and welcome to Simplify Your Space. Today's video is going to be a little different. I will be sharing my routine with you from this evening till tomorrow evening. My son's school is reopening from tomorrow, so my daily schedule is about to change quite a bit, as it usually does for most moms. Until now, things were more relaxed, no early mornings. My in-laws are also visiting, so we have all been enjoying the holidays together. But starting tomorrow, it's back to the hustle. Anyways, we need to prep a bit for the school routine starting tomorrow. First, I have to take my son for a haircut. I know I will have a lot to do after we are back, so I'm quickly preparing dinner in advance. No one's really very hungry today, so I'm just making a quick pulao. Alongside, I have kept some milk to boil so I can set curd for tomorrow. I am also doing a bit of prep for tomorrow's breakfast. I am planning to make moong dal chilla in the morning, so I have soaked yellow moong dal overnight to save time. After preparing dinner, I took my son to the salon for the haircut. His hair had grown quite long during the holidays, so I decided to go for a nice shortcut. The salon is about a 15-minute walk from our home, so it's quite convenient. Once we got back, we got straight to work on preparing his school bag. We got all his notebooks from school and now it's time to cover them. School time always brings back such warm memories for all of us, doesn't it? As kids, we too used to get so excited about the start of new academic session. New textbooks, fresh notebooks, organizing the pencil box, getting the bag ready and covering the notebooks. It was all so thrilling. But what we looked forward to the most was meeting all our friends again after the holidays and catching up on everything. Right now, my son is setting up his pencil boxes. One for school, one for home, and one as a backup. Now that he's going into 6th grade, he will mostly be writing with pens. So he's carefully picking out his favorite ones.
And finally, मेरा favorite पार्कर पेन. पता है मेरा ये favorite क्यों है? सबसे पहले क्योंकि ये इतना स्मूथ लिखता है.
His bag and shoes were already washed and ready in advance. Now he's just finishing up packing his school bag. And of course, with all the excitement about school starting tomorrow, a little music in background is a must. Before heading to bed, I'm just doing a quick tidy up around the house to wind things down for the night. Good morning everyone. It's the next morning. It's around 5 a.m. and my regular routine has officially started again. As you can see, it's still quite dark outside. I absolutely love this peaceful time of the morning. Everything is so quiet that you can clearly hear the birds chirping and even the sound of peacocks in the distance. I am all set to head out for my morning walk, which has now become an essential part of my life. If I skip it, my day just does not feel complete. Early morning walks are so beautiful and peaceful, and there are very few people out at this time, which makes it even more serene. While walking today, I ran into my friend Sonali from Boer Space. She is visiting India right now for the holidays. We ended up chatting a lot while walking. It was such a lovely, refreshing start to the day.
Bye.
It's around 6:20 a.m. now and I'm back home from my walk. Time to get my son ready for school. After 2 months of relaxed days, getting back into the school routine will take a bit of time. Luckily, he gets both breakfast and lunch at school, so I don't have to worry about packing a full tiffin in the morning. But since he leaves early and breakfast is served only after the first period, I make sure he eats a proper breakfast at home before going. During that time, already 2 hours pass by, so he also has a little bit of breakfast there. I also pack a small snack for the commute, so if he feels hungry on the way back, he has something to eat. The curd I had set last night has turned out well, so I will keep it in the fridge now. He is all ready and super excited for the first day of his new school session. Now that he is gone, I have also taken a shower and I'm ready to start my day. I often get a lot of comments asking how I maintain my curly hair. So to keep my curls soft and manageable, I use the True Frog leave-in conditioner. I have been using it for years and no, this is not a sponsored product. After washing my hair, I just take a small amount in my palm and apply it evenly through my hair. Then I comb it properly to remove any tangles. Now comes the important step, scrunching the hair well like this. A lot of people also use gel after this step to hold the curls in place. I personally skip the gel, especially when I'm just at home. You can dry your hair using a hair dryer, but I usually let mine air dry naturally. Also, I love wearing kajal. I feel like my eyes look incomplete without it. I'm just so used to seeing myself with kajal that now I feel strange without it. Now that I'm ready, I quickly make the bed. I always feel that once the bed is made, the whole room instantly looks tidy. As I've mentioned in many of my videos, I mostly use fitted bedsheets with elastic, so it hardly takes me any time to make the bed in the morning. It's around 8:15 a.m. now. After a quick prayer, I'll go ahead and prepare breakfast. Last night I had soaked yellow moong dal to make chila for breakfast today. So first I am preparing the batter. In a mixer jar I have added the soaked yellow moong dal, a handful of moong sprouts, some ginger garlic paste, green chilies, cumin seeds and salt. I have added a little water and blended everything into a smooth batter. To make the chila a bit crispier, I am adding 2 spoons of rice flour as well. The batter is now ready, so let's quickly make the chutney too. My father-in-law really liked tomato onion chutney, so that's what I'm making today. In a pan, I have added a little oil. Then I'm adding white urad dal, roasted chana dal, garlic and dry red chilies. After lightly roasting them, I'm adding chopped onions. I always clean up the kitchen as I go, otherwise it gets overwhelming later. Once the onions turn slightly translucent, I will add chopped tomatoes, some tamarind and salt to taste. Now I will just cover it and let it cook for a few minutes. Once it cools down, I will grind the mixture to make the chutney. Now I am quickly starting to make the moong dal chilla, and alongside I will grind the chutney too. Make sure the batter is of dosa-like consistency. Once the tawa is hot, reduce the flame and then pour the batter. Spread it gently in a circular motion. If you keep the flame high, the batter won't spread evenly and the chilla might tear from the center. So for thin and crispy chillas, always lower the flame before pouring the batter. And look at this, such a nice thin and crispy chilla. It's a super healthy and tasty breakfast option. For the chutney tadka, I added some oil to a small pan and tempered it with urad dal, mustard seeds and curry leaves. And that's it, a delicious tomato onion chutney is ready too. Everyone at home really enjoyed this breakfast. I have had mine as well, and now I'm getting ready to go out. Look at my hair, it's completely dry now and you can see how the curls are looking. I just gently open them with my fingers. I usually take a few strands from the front and pin them back with a clip in a half tie style. For many years, I used to straighten my hair, which really damaged it. Now I take better care of my natural hair and embrace my curly hair texture fully. I'm all ready now and let me tell you where I'm headed.
So मैं जाने के लिए रेडी हूँ. ये मेरा बैग रेडी है. मैंने आपको बताया था कि मैंने एक हॉबी क्लास ज्वाइन करी है and that is actually stitching classes. So मैं स्टिचिंग सीखने के लिए जाती हूँ आजकल. और ज़्यादा दिन नहीं हुए अभी. आज मेरा 3rd डे ही हुआ है. तो आज मैं क्या सीखूंगी वो तो मुझे टीचर ही बताएंगी. मैंने क्या बनाया मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ. So this is a pillow cover. इसमें आप देखोगे मैंने इसमें frills भी लगाए. So ये देखिए ये पूरे frills जो हैं. तो अब मैं जा रही हूँ और आपको वहाँ मिलती हूँ अपने इंस्टीट्यूट में.
It's around 10:30 a.m. One of my friends from the apartment has joined too. We go together, sit together in class and come back together. It feels really good to be learning something new after so long. More than just learning, it's also giving me a chance to step out of the house, meet new people and enjoy a change of scene. I have planned to learn quite a few things this year. Let's see how much I can actually achieve. I will keep sharing frequent updates with you all. After returning from the institute, I usually feel quite exhausted and don't have the energy to do anything else. Thankfully, my mother-in-law and our house help manage the lunch preparations together. After lunch, I took a short rest and then got back to working on my videos. It's 5 p.m. now and I have come to the kitchen to prepare dinner. We had some sour curd at home and everyone felt like eating Punjabi curry today, so that's what I'm making, Punjabi curry with rice. First, I am preparing the curry mixture. I have coarsely crushed some coriander seeds in a mortar and pestle. In a bowl, I have taken about 1.5 cups of sour curd and added 3 to 4 tablespoons of besan. To that, I am adding ginger garlic paste, crushed coriander, turmeric and red chili powder. Now I will whisk the mixture well to avoid any lumps. Using a whisk instead of spoon really helps make the curd smooth and lump free. After that, I am adding around 4 to 5 cups of water. I won't add salt just yet. I always add that in the end as it helps prevent the curd from splitting. Meanwhile, I am quickly preparing the pakoda batter. I have taken some chopped onions and to that I am adding chopped green chilies, besan, ajwain, red chili powder, coriander powder, amchur powder and salt to taste. A pinch of baking soda goes in as well. This makes the pakoda soft and fluffy. Now I will slowly add water and mix everything together. This is the kind of consistency you want for perfect pakodas. Alright, now I will quickly get the curry started because it takes a little time to cook. In a pan, I have added a bit of ghee and now I am adding jeera, methi dana and a pinch of hing. Now I am adding chopped onions and sauteing them lightly. They don't need to be brown, just cook until translucent. Today I am making aloo curry, so I am adding some chopped potatoes as well and lightly sauteing them too. Now I will pour in the curry mixture. If the mixture seems too thick, you can add a little more water. Once it comes to a boil, reduce the heat to low, cover it with a lid and let it simmer for 30 to 40 minutes. Since we have added potatoes, they need enough time to cook properly. While the curry is simmering, I will quickly fry the pakodas. Look at these, soft, fluffy and perfectly puffed up. The pakodas are ready, so now I am going to cook the rice as well. I usually use my electric pressure cooker for making rice. It makes the process so easy. You don't have to keep checking on it. Just set the timer and your food is ready on its own. By the time the curry is done, the rice will be ready too. It's been 40 minutes and the curry is perfectly cooked now. I am going to add salt and a little bit of garam masala. See, the curry has not curdled at all. I never add the pakodas into the curry beforehand because they become soggy and the curry also reduces a lot. I always add the pakodas just while serving. And our dinner is ready. Everyone in the house eats at different times, but I prefer to have my dinner early, somewhere between 6 and 6:30. So I am going to have my dinner now. That's all for today's video. I hope you like this routine video. If you want to see more videos like this, please do let me know in the comments. I will see you all next week. Until then, happy homemaking from Simplify Your Space. Bye bye.